Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 13 of September 2023. Essence. Sweet children, you should not have any animosity towards anyone because you are benefactors for everyone. Those who have animosity towards anyone are said to be half-caste Brahmins. Question. Which awareness should your intellects always have so that you become fearless? Answer. Always remain aware that you are becoming deities, the masters of the land of truth. Someone can kill a body, but no one can kill a soul. A bullet would hit a body. I, the soul, am going to Baba. Why should I have any fear? While I am sitting here, if the ceiling falls on me, I will go to Baba. There is nothing to be afraid of in this. Become fearless to this extent. Song. Mother, O Mother, you are bestower of fortune for the world. Om Shanti. You children heard the praise of Jagadamba. People simply sing this, and there are melas to Jagadamba. This is the confluence age. This is the meeting of the children and the Father. Since there is the Father, there is surely also the Mother. No one in Bharat knows the life story of Jagadamba, the one who creates the world. That is the world mother, Jagadamba. There are also temples to Jagadamba. You children have now received understanding. Each of you has received a third eye of knowledge. You children know that the one whose memorial is built would definitely have come onto this earth at the confluence age. That one is called Jagadamba. Prajapita is Jagat Pita, brackets, world father. No one knows the beginning, middle or end of this unlimited drama or who the main actors are. The hero and heroine are also actors. There wouldn't just be two of them. There would definitely be their army. There would also be the army of Jagadamba. They are called Shaktis. The Shakti army is well known. Where did they receive power from? They would surely have taken power from the Almighty Authority, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Everyone believes this. The highest on high is God. He is called Sat Sri Akal. Akali people, brackets 6, believe in the incorporeal one. 6 study the Granth and believe in Guru Nanak. They say that Guru Nanak is a deity. The names of each generation of their 10 successive gurus are all different. Some are called Singh, some are called Das, and some are called Chand. The names of all of them are different, and the Akalis believe in the immortal image, whose praise is Sat Sri Akal, brackets, truth, elevated, immortal, that of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. So this proves that the truth is only the one Sri Sri God, the immortal image. You can say Sat Sri Akal, you know him. Those people simply say these words, but they don't know the meaning of them. You know the one who is Sat Sri Akal. You know his biography. It is you children who have to churn the ocean of knowledge. The Father is the ocean of knowledge anyway, and he has given the urn to the mothers. This one is the senior mother, and then there are you innumerable mothers, you innumerable daughters and sons of Jagadamba. That one is Jagadamba, and there is definitely the Father as well. You know who Jagadamba is and whose daughter she is. She too is a human being. She doesn't have 8 or 10 arms. No one knows why she has been sown with so many arms. So the highest on high is God, the truth. It has been explained to you children that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, whom we call Roop Basant, is Roop and also Basant, the ocean of knowledge. Such a tiny star, and yet he is the ocean of knowledge. It is a wonder. It has been explained to you, children, that the Father is a point and that he truly has a whole part in him. He fulfills the desires of the devotees on the path of devotion. All of this is fixed in the drama. Whatever feelings someone has at whatever time, that is fixed in the drama in advance. This study of yours is also fixed in the drama, and this part is now being repeated. This is something to be understood. You can explain very clearly. Everyone says that God is the highest on high. He is the incorporeal one, the fearless one, and the one with no animosity. He doesn't have any animosity towards anyone. You too don't have any animosity towards anyone. You are benefactors for everyone. If any of you have any animosity, you would be called half caste, half a Sudra and half Brahmin. When this alloy of the vices is completely removed, you will be called true Brahmins. Now you are half and half. Souls are still filled with iron aged, Tamopradhan sanskars, and those now have to be removed. At present, you are neither deities nor Sudras. You are said to be Brahmins in the middle, and you haven't become complete in that either. Jagadamba cannot be called a deity. When Jagadamba becomes complete, she will then become a deity. She is now a Brahmin, the daughter of Brahma, Saraswati. However, no one knows this. When did Brahma come and create the mouth-born creation? They are called the Shiv Shakti army. You know that he is the highest on high Father, the Supreme Father, and the resident of the Supreme Abode. Then there are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar in the subtle region. Because of it being a family path, the form of a couple is shown. They show Vishnu as a complete couple. All of this should remain in your intellects. Human beings say that they are actors. So human beings should know the beginning, the middle and the end of the drama. Who is God, the highest on high? Who are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar? Is there anyone else who has 8, 10 or 100 arms? No, all of those pictures are useless. They show Brahma with 100 arms. This one is the father of people. There is no question of 100 arms. All of that is wrong. In fact, you should understand what is truly right. God, the highest on high, who resides in the supreme abode, is a star. Vishnu has been shown with 4 arms, 2 arms of Lakshmi and 2 of Narayan. Just as they also show 10 heads of Ravan, 5 vices of women and 5 vices of man. The first and foremost vice is body consciousness. Then the other vices enter number-wise. Brahma, the resident of the subtle region, is Avyakt (subtle). Prajapita Brahma, the father of people, has to be here. When this one becomes perfect, he becomes an angel, a resident of the subtle region. You too become angels. There, your bodies are not of flesh and bone. They are called angels. Brahma is the father of people here. Then Vishnu will carry out the sustenance through the 2 forms. Shankar is in the subtle region. These deep matters have to be understood. No one's intellect is that far-sighted. Your intellects have gone right to the incorporeal world and the subtle region. The subtle region to where you can go and return here has now been created. There has also been the creation of Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. So the highest on high is God, and then there are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, and then there are the deities of the human world. However, there aren't any human beings with 8 to 10 arms or goddesses such as Chandika (screamator goddesses). Where did all of those pictures come from? You don't have any weapons. People have sat and created all of those violent weapons. Deities are doubly non-violent. There are no weapons etc. in the subtle region. They have shown so many weapons in those pictures. That is called the worship of dolls. No one knows the occupation of any of them. Baba comes and creates the new creation through Brahma, and so he himself is the senior. You are his children, grandsons, and granddaughters. Those who are to understand will understand this. But if they don't, then understand that everyone is to die. Even now, so many continue to die. But no one puts this in the newspapers because otherwise their names would be spoiled. So many starve to death. They are hardly able to get 2 chapatis to eat for a meal. You children know that the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan continues in the golden age. They are beings with 2 arms each. It isn't that there are goddesses with 8 or 10 arms in the golden age. Rama and Sita are the second number. They too are claiming their status here by studying Raj Yoga. This is such an easy matter to understand. The father says, "You have studied many Vedas and scriptures. Now listen to me and judge for yourself whether I am telling the truth or they tell the truth. If they tell the truth, why have you not become true Narayan by listening to the story of the true Narayan? You are now listening to the true story from the true Baba in a practical way. This story is for you to become Lakshmi from an ordinary woman and Narayan from an ordinary man. Subjects too will definitely be created. Or is it that just Lakshmi and Narayan will go and sit on the throne? A kingdom of deities is being established. You will then go and rule in the golden age. The kings there don't have armies, etc. Armies are part of Vishwa's unholy kings. Those others are holy kings. The golden age is called a holy land, and this is called an unholy land. It has become very old and impure. The new definitely has to become old. Bodies too are new at first, and they then become old. This should sit in your intellects. Although they are human beings, they don't know the beginning, the middle, or the end of the drama. You know that the highest on high Shiv Baba resides in the supreme abode, that is called the incorporeal world. Soul's points also reside there. However, if just the point form is shown, how could anyone understand? How would they worship a point? How would they worship Shiv Baba a point? How would they apply a tilak? Baba has been to Amarnath. Baba went and saw how they make the Shiv Lingam there. They say that Shankar told this story to Parvati upon the mountains. What stage of degradation did she reach that he sat and told her the story? In fact, all of you are Parvatis. You enter the cycle of birth and death and listen to the story in order to attain salvation. So there, he (Brahma) asked, "Where is the Shivalingam?" He was told the Shivalingam is self-creating. Oh, but how is that possible? They also saw pigeons there. Pigeons never learn how to speak. Parrots are taught how to speak, and so they speak. They are able to memorize and repeat the things they hear. You wear bead necklaces of knowledge. Baba has explained that the highest on highest is Baba, and that there are then Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. They show Vishnu with 4 arms in order to portray the family path. Here, in the human world, the highest on high are Lakshmi and Narayan and their kingdom, and then there is the dynasty of Rama and Sita. When that holy dynasty comes to an end, the kingdom of Ravan then begins. Then everyone has to become impure. However, there is some influence of the new souls that come down at the end. Some have Satopradhan parts, some have Rajo parts, and others Tamo parts. This is an unlimited drama. Human beings are human beings. All the rest is the worship of dolls. You are actors. You are now changing from human beings into deities. Human beings attain such a high status by studying. This too is a study through which you attain a royal status. There is no study like this one. Those princes and princesses brought their reward with them. You are creating your reward here for the future golden age. This is such elevated and easy knowledge. Liberation in life in a second. We are the children of the unlimited Father, and we are sitting in God's lap. Who would leave God's lap? So the beginning, middle, and end of this drama have to be understood. The Father sits here and explains everything correctly to you. He is remembered as the seed of the human world tree. He is also called the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. He would definitely give you the inheritance when He comes. You are becoming deities, the masters of the land of truth. There is no question of fear. Here, there is so much fear that someone may attack you. You have to remain completely fearless. Someone can kill a body, but no one can kill a soul, that you might be afraid. Very good understanding is required in order to be fearless. The Father is fearless, and the children are also fearless. A bullet might hit my body, and I, a soul, would go to Baba. I am not afraid. I am sitting here, and if the ceiling falls in, I will go to Baba. It takes time to become fearless. You are the Shiv Shakti army, the children of Jagadamba. There isn't praise of just one. You are also with her. That one is the commander. He teaches you a spiritual drill. You are his children. You are lucky stars. This Saraswati is also a lucky star. She is the daughter of Brahma. This one, brackets Brahma, is the moon of the sun of knowledge. But because he is a male, the urn is placed on the other. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found, mouth-born creation of Brahma, the decoration of the Brahmin clan, the children who are spinners of the discus of self-realization, love, remembrance, and good morning from the depths of the heart, with deep love from the mother, the father, Bap Dada, number wise, according to the efforts you make. The father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. Number 1. Remove your iron aged tamopradhan sanskars and become true Brahmins. Don't have any animosity towards anyone. In order to become fearless, practice being soul conscious. Maintain the intoxication. We are the Shiv Shakti army and we have to become the masters of the land of truth. Blessing, may you become a self-sovereign, a master of yourself, and stay safe from iron-aged vibrations while in the midst of them. The physical senses of a self-sovereign, a master of yourself, are never attracted by anyone, for he remains constantly attracted to the one Father. Let there not be any attraction to any person or any object. Such self-sovereigns are tapasvis who remain constantly safe while in the midst of the iron-aged atmosphere of swans and storks. Worldly vibrations do not attract them at all. All of their complaints have finished. Slogan: transforming anything from bad to good is an elevated power of the highest Brahmins. Om Shanti.